Hi everyone, my name is Steph, this is Kidlit Joy, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to review My Name is Jemima by Olivia Muscat and Allison Colpoys, and this is the most adorable picture book that has been sent to me by Scribble Kids Books. I had so much joy picking up this book. They also sent me, when I received it, this gorgeous art print of Jemima. So Jemima is a guide dog, and Jemima is a real guide dog. Jemima belongs to Olivia Muscat, who has a really amazing note at the start of the book talking about the importance of guide dogs and guide dog mobility teams and how Jemima has impacted her life in a really positive way. There is also a QR code inside the book where you can listen to Olivia Muscat read the story. It even has the page chimes of those kids' books from the past, which just brought me so much nostalgia, but it's also a really great cue for people who have a vision impairment of any degree. The other really cool thing about the audiobook narration is that it does feature descriptions of the illustrations on the page. So again, very accessible for everyone. My Name is Jemima is the tale of a guide dog superstar. And the blurb says, meet Jemima, a lovable Labrador with a very important job. While she loves playing with her favorite yellow bone and getting lots of cuddles, Jemima is also a fully trained guide dog who helps her handler navigate the world. From busy street crossings to cozy moments at home, Jemima balances her fun-loving nature with the focus and dedication needed to be an extraordinary guide dog. Written by blind disability activist and guide dog user Olivia Muscat and illustrated by award-winning artist Allison Colpoys, this is an insider's view of the special bond between a guide dog and her handler. First up, straight away, Allison Colpoys' illustrations, they bring me joy no matter what she's doing, but just have a look at Jemima. How gorgeous is she? She's so full of personality, and each page is just so brightly colored, full of really amazing contrasting colors and textures that really just make everything jump off the page. They're bright and they're vibrant, but with the simplicity of just the plain black text on the page as well, it means that nothing gets lost. And as we go through the book, Jemima is explaining her job and what the importance of it and how she helps her handler and the different kinds of things that they do on a day-to-day basis when they go outside and they're adventuring in the world, but then also sort of what happens when they are out in the world and people are fascinated by guide dogs, because guide dogs have a purpose. They do, when they're out in public and when they're wearing their harness, that's a sign that they're working, and it's a sign for people around them to not interrupt them from working. So it means it's really not appropriate to try and distract the dog by patting it and talking to it, because the dog is doing its job supporting its handler. The book has lots of examples of what happens when the dogs get distracted, because they're dogs. So if they do get distracted, you know, that's a natural thing. So I think it's a really great book, particularly for young kids, when you're talking about, when you do see a guide dog out and about, what's our appropriate behavior and how do we manage that? And I think it's so lovely, and it's done in such a beautiful, gentle way that highlights that, you know, there are going to be times where it's okay to talk to the handler and to their dog, but if they're actively working, you need to create space for them to be able to do that so that everyone stays safe. And as I said, it's just done from such a place of seeking to educate in a really kind and warm way. As I said before, Jemima is just adorable. So I fell in love with this book. I've read it a couple of times since I received it, and I just can't stop looking at it because it is so gorgeous and fun and vibrant, and, you know, a great addition to any collection. I mean, dog lovers will love it. I think it's really important to know about the job and the purpose of guide dogs and why their role is so important. So I can't thank Scribble enough for sending me a review copy, because I saw it, and I actually saw it on their Instagram before I received a copy of it, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous, I can't wait to read it. And then it turned up in my mailbox and I'm like, oh my gosh. I was so excited because it is stunning. I will leave links down below where you can find out more information about the book, the author and the illustrator. In the comments below, I'd love to know, are you planning on picking up the book? Have you read any other books illustrated by Allison Colpoys? Share that down below. Otherwise, feel free to leave a dog emoji to let me know that you're here. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye everyone.